Alright people, time to come back with another Dragon Age tactic guide. Oh crap, wait, you can hear myself in this? Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, so with this new Nightmare difficulty, it seems we've got 3 main tactics of beating it. The first one I'm showing you is the hide like a little bitch in a room with like 2 alchemist tactics. In this clip, let's see, we've got 1 alchemist, 1 legionnaire and 2 elementalists. You can do this one either way. You can have 2 elementalists, no, 2 alchemists, 1 elementalist and 1 legionnaire. So the tactic in this room is that every single wave has a room you can open, and you want at least 1 character of each. So obviously the alchemist is the rogue, elementalist is the rage,
firewall much better.
and yeah, it's kind of annoying hearing myself like that. And the legionnaire would be the rogue one. So for every wave, you will open a door, aggro the enemies, and just draw them to you while you're just hiding in the room. The tactic usually works out better with 2 alchemists. Unfortunately, this is the longest of the 3 tactics, but it's the safest one. Like, using this tactic, you will literally always get to the dragon. It's more for the teams that don't have, let's say, the strongest teamwork, or not the strongest weapons, no synergy between them, because unlike Perilous and the other difficulty, you actually need a bit more concentration with this one. So this tactic's more for new players, I suppose. I've managed to do Nightmare about 4 or 5 times with this one. It really just depends on your team. The area that would mainly you mash up is usually on wave 4 or on the dragon. Apart from that, I'm just gonna probably just let you guys watch the rest of this clip. Oh yeah, of course, to for your main person, for alchemist, you need at least 2 decent daggers, at least 23 purples and up. Maybe the bombs do about, they average between about 800 to about 2,200 damage a bomb. If you're looking for a build of how to make your bombs like this, it's a good, I can probably put a few builds in the description. But the way you normally want to do this, you activate Flask, wait for that to run off, use the Flask of Fire, and dash bombs. The first 2 waves are really easy to use in this method. It's wave 3 when you start getting like assassins and stuff like that. Oh, also this method will not work against demons, because the despair demons will just stay outside the room and constantly throw you in the air.
Do you have a necromancer? Yeah, I think that'd be the best team. Like 2
also, the reason why I may be talking a bit weird in some of these clips is because I think I was playing with some Italian people, so I had to like talk in maybe less words and stuff like this, just to have a better understanding of what I'm saying.
I'll make a video about how to do this thing on the best, because I've done a few other videos. So is that okay? Sorry?
Man, how long did I make this first clip? All these 9 minutes and the first one's like, I see, there is a breaking point.
If you stand too close to the ladder, it makes you go down a lot.
I really wouldn't recommend this to do. It literally is only for if you really are struggling to the point where you just I won't lie, out of the 3, it's probably the most fun.
Yeah, this should make it really easy.
It's definitely the most fun. Oh, we might be coming up to the second one. Alright, for the second one is, unfortunately, again, with the lack of people that play this game, I couldn't find a decent thing, but I think this is like your speed running one. All these clips are on Nightmare difficulty, so the second way is if you have like a fairly confident team. Usually if you have 2 reavers, 1 barrier giver, and I guess the last was really up to you. It's just personal preference of whatever your team wants to make. but 2 reavers literally it dashes through things. I wish I did save some clips in the past. I think my fastest time on Nightmare has been 31 minutes, and it was with 2 reavers, a keeper and an elementalist. So for speedrunning, if you've got a decent team that all know what they're doing, you know, got decent weapons, gear, maybe a few promotions under their under their belt, then yeah, this is ideally the best way to run it, because you're not bored, you're constantly in the action, and everyone's got their role. Like I said, regardless of which one of these, actually no, the last one you don't. Yeah, for this one you'll still need teamwork. Actually, for this one you definitely need teamwork, because the reavers need to move at a certain place. So this one is more for if you got friends. I guess you could do this with a random, but yeah, you mostly want to be in a team for this one that's actually kind of talking. What is the problem with this game? I don't know what happened to people, but no one ever wants to talk anymore. But yeah, I think with the update the Reaver got, with how it regenerates more HP, Dragon Rage works with Rampage now, and with his armor defense, he is easily the best character to do Nightmare with. If you're confident with him slash her. Damn you, Sky. But I love. It's more or less the fastest way. You can get through each wave in about 7 minutes if you have 2 Reavers. Also, the fact that they block less is also really helpful, and of course everyone knew what the last tackle was. The last one is obviously become a god. The arcane warrior has once again been rebuffed, so his damage is crazy high. Like, his damage isn't too far away from the reavers, oddly enough, but I don't know, this is the method if you actually just want to, if your team is just so low, or they don't look like they know what they're doing, and you just want to get a few games done, you might just want to be the arcane warrior. But I can't stand it. Like, I've been playing this game since it came out in September, November, I can't remember when this game came out, and I was never a fan of the single player. I've always been playing multiplayer, and Jesus Christ, this character gets so boring. Like, any other character you can play and it's fun, but yeah, he's tanky and he's strong and blah blah blah, but he is such a boring character. It's like cloak, dash, swing, 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 cloak. I mean, there's no kind of, I don't know, there's literally no fun to him. I guess if the easiest way to pull a complete Nightmare is just get 4 people with, I mean, even against the dragon you do decent damage. So you probably just get 4 people together to wreck the whole thing, but I mean, in the end, you want to do weapons and stuff, but in the end, this is still a game. You want to have fun, and I just can't find this fun. I literally done this once or twice. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't think my teammates die in this clip, but I had like 2 games where my whole team died. I just soloed the whole wave.
That'll piss me off.
Because his damage is so high now that he can just more or less just do the whole thing himself. But as you can see, even on Nightmare's still no match against him. I mean, you probably die if you stop moving for like 3 seconds, but as long as you're constantly rotating your abilities properly, you'll be fine. But there's just a few tips of how to do Nightmare. I'll probably come up with some better ones. We're close to almost being able to do Heartbreaker easily. I've been able to do Heartbreaker twice so far, so I'll probably make a guide for that.